All right, Dr. Hinton. So it's not often as a mentor that you meet a mentee and realize that someday that you will likely work for them. But Dr. Hinton over there, he's one of those people. In fact, I didn't know it right away because actually one of Jeremiah's best characteristics is how humble and unassuming he is. But it didn't take long before I figured it out. During our work together in global emergency services, I've been continually amazed by Jeremiah's tenacity and persistence. As many of you know, Jeremiah had a special link to the country of Colombia before coming to Hopkins. But what many of you don't know is that he actually had worked in one of our JHI partner hospitals as a medical student, so before coming to us. When he approached Jim and I with an interest in GES, and specifically Colombia, we were excited to have him, no doubt, as part of our team. We'd been trying actually to work on quality improvement with that emergency department for a year or so, and we really hadn't gotten too far. There had always been delays in the process, and for one reason or another, we just really hadn't gotten it off the ground. But Jeremiah took it on as a challenge. He taught himself the science of quality improvement via several courses he decided to take and meeting with Hopkins experts, and ultimately went to FSFB in Colombia and designed over 30 hours of QI lectures, an entire curriculum in Spanish, delivered the lectures, and over the course of several months helped residents and attendings to develop their own departmental QI projects, which are still ongoing today, and several of them have been submitted for publication and presentation. He became so close with the colleagues in Colombia that they often reach out to him via email, phone, or text before us, actually. He was truly able to come in and change the face of quality improvement in that emergency department in Colombia, and I credit you with that, Jeremiah. The work in Colombia, though, is no different than the HopScore research network he designed between Porto Alegre in Brazil and Abu Dhabi in the UAE, helping to secure over $100,000 in funding for a triage research collaboration between the sites who had never really participated at all in research before, but now are getting to present their work with pride at their own national and international conferences. He's very simply put one of the hardest working individuals that I know. It's not uncommon for me to get a text at 10 p.m. at night from Jeremiah saying something like, "Just finished this analysis, let's make a game plan, can we talk?" I've been so thankful that I've had the opportunity to collaborate with such an invested, truly remarkable individual. And I think most everyone in the hospital feels that way about Dr. Hinton. I found one of his nursing evaluations most impressive. She said, "Wow, I didn't know doctors could be humans too." He values everyone's opinions. He instantly builds genuine rapport with his patients and tirelessly advocates for them. Very simply put, this ED is a better place when he's on service. Mm-hmm. I find this really remarkable because one wouldn't usually think that someone with a PhD in molecular pathology would be the most congenial person. But literally every evaluation that I read through spoke of how he had been this amazing blend of intelligence, compassion, and humility. So I guess it's no surprise when I asked Jeremiah in an email what his reflections on his residency training were, that he wrote me such a thoughtful email. And so I'd like to end with that. He wrote, "Well, really, none of this would be possible without my parents, who raised me on college campuses and made me believe it was normal to still be training 19 years after finishing high school, and who allowed me to engage in enough high-risk activity as a child to become very well acquainted with emergency." And of course, it goes without saying to all who know me, but it should not be left unsaid, that at least half the credit for any of my accomplishments should go to Angelica, who possesses a unique combination of wisdom, compassion, humor, and patience that has made her a perfect partner and my personal fortress. Congratulations, Jeremiah. We are all truly honored to have you as one of our
Wow. Nobody else gets these.